Hello everyone, D here with DJR Union, and today, everyone knows what day it is today. It's release day for Sword Art Online, and to celebrate the release, we are of course going to be doing a box opening of the pack. So without further ado, let's jump right in. And honestly, Link start. So jumping into things, let's talk about Sword Art Online. It's good. It's good. I enjoy it. I think it's pretty good. Specifically, first season. Love the first season. ALO was pretty decent. I personally do enjoy Gun Gale. The fourth season after that was really good. Very emotional. And Alicization is just really good, so... I mean, can you even say it misses at all? I can't. Let's put these over here. So... let's do things like I usually do. Starting one pack at a time, and I actually have scissors today because I, unfortunately, cut myself. Not with the scissors, thankfully, no. Cut myself at work, unfortunately. And because of that, I could not open these card packs that easily. I found out when I was at the release event, shortly after cutting myself, that... oh wait, what am I doing starting with the actual pack? I gotta see what type of box we're getting with the box topper. What am I doing? These ones I can open easily because, they go along the side the whole way. And it is an Asuna Green. So let's see what type of luck Asuna Green is going to be getting us, because this is a pretty interesting card to be getting. Let's put that right there. So, without further ado, let us begin. We're starting things off with Zero Kirito. Moving over to a Sinon, Alicia Rue, Unlimited Landscape Manipulation Ability, pretty good card here. A Lifa, Musketeer X, Sinon once more. Kirito, he's happy because, his parents said that he can come to the store and pick out one toy. Looking very happy with that smile. Homemade Pie, pretty good. Kirito, Asuna, looking a little serious, and Mother's Rosario. So we got our first kill card here, and it's not even really much of a kill card as much of a bounce card, let's be honest. It's a pretty good bounce card if you start out as a bounce, or if you want to, if you have the required amount of stuff, you can indeed kill with it. So it's pretty good. Mother's Rosario can be used for field control if you're desperate enough and don't have the required materials to get the kill effect, but still pretty good nonetheless. Alright, let's get this second pack open, if my hand will work. And let's jump in. We have a Sinon again, Sleeping Nights, Asuna, Alice, Synthesis 30, Klein, the homie, Yuki, Sinon once more, Aerial Fight, pretty interesting kill card, mind you, Buggy, able to generate 3 energy, Silica, Lisbeth, and a Sinon Action Point. Why am I putting my shiny cards on there? Sinon Action Point looking kind of nice. Let's put the action points right off to this side right here. Nice and neat underneath the rest of the packs that we're going to be opening. So my personal opinion about the Sword Art Online set is that, truthfully, it's a pretty, I'd say, run-of-the-mill, like, middle-tier deck, or set. It's pretty interesting. I do like the way that a lot of these cards work and how a lot of them play. Like, I like how Sinon is kind of like a watered down yet also slightly stronger version of Kurapika. It's like a mix of both a nerf and a buff. It's pretty interesting. LG Synthesis 31, Asuna, Yui, Asuna again, except that one's the Goddess of Creation, Kirito, Asuna again, World Tree, Yui again, Bird Coolie Synthesis 1, Eugene, Kirito, and SR Yuki. Not bad. Got the Yuki for the Mother's Rosario type deck. As you can see by the kill card right up above, Yuki is also on it. Things are looking up. Got our first SR card. Not bad that it's a Yuki. But let's see what other cards we can get, because there are some pretty interesting... I'm trying to open it with just my hand again. there are some pretty interesting deck profiles that you can be building in this set as well. It's not just your watered down yet slightly stronger Kurapika. You got Yui here. My dog right here, bro. I just love this dude. They picked the perfect screenshot for him. He's just a chill guy. But yeah, so continuing on with what I was saying, the decks that you can build in this set are pretty interesting. You have the watered down yet slightly stronger Kurapika, which is Sinon. You have a switch style deck, which is very similar. Here's the final for blue, green, it's gonna be barbecue. You have the style that's very similar to the Tanjo Nezuko, which is an entirely focused on switching set, and that's gonna be your blue Kirito and Asuna. Got Silica here, and our last card is Sinon, Goddess of Solos. Okay, that is a really, that card is really good. It's really good for the set because if you guys don't know, I don't know why that's in there. Why that's there. The way yellow works is it focuses on the lowering of your own life. So because the Sinon capitalizes off of having less and less life, it really benefits the set entirely. So yeah, as I was mentioning, the different types of decks, yellow has the life drain type of gameplay, which focuses entirely around lowering your life to get more effects. And because of that effect, I really think it's like a risk reward. But the way they worked it out in One Punch Man is that they had it in a speedy type deck where the entire focus of the deck was to go fast and do as much damage as possible. While this one, it's all about getting your card out to do some really good late game shenanigans. All right, we got an Asuna, Goddess of Creation, and all art. Okay, I'm not mad at it. I'm not entirely mad at it. It's a good card. It's a good card. Would I have preferred a different all art? No, because every all art is given to you for a reason, and this was the one that was given to me. So I will take this all art and be happy with it. I'm moving on with my life. This is not bad. It looks good, very well constructed, and honestly, a lot better than the regular card, which is literally right here. Look at that. She's happy in this one, and serious in this one. Love it. Alright, so far, two big yellow pools, one big green pool. Let's see a big blue pool. Why am I opening it with my hands? That don't work. Let's do it like this. One of the other cards one of the other decks that you are going to be looking towards building is going to be in blue as well, not just the Kirito Asuna Switch deck, but it's also going to be the ALO deck, and ALO is going to be focused entirely around building up your hand. It's all with hand play and building up that hand to make it as big as possible, because there are a lot of effects that deal with having a good amount of cards in your hand at the time. And it's really good because of the ability to not only refill your hand very quickly with really good draw, but you're also able to really capitalize with the kill card, which is the one I mentioned earlier. Sandwich always better than pie. That's a lie. Lifa here and a Kirito. So here we are. I just realized that I've been putting a lot of my foil cards in the piles here. But you know what? We'll fix that later. We'll fix that in post. But yeah, one of my favorite styles of decks is that hand manipulation type of gameplay, which is why Specified Slot was one of my favorite decks to build way back when Hunter x Hunter was coming out, aka the start of Union Arena. And it was mostly because having the ability to manipulate your hand and make it as big as you want it to, and to benefit off of that by always having an answer to something or always having the ability to activate abilities, that's really good. And honestly, one of my preferred ways to play the game. So seeing that blue has something like that makes me want to dive into blue a little bit, just because of the Kirito Asuna Switch, you know, the staple of Sword Art Online, the first season, the one that everyone says is the best. And then you also have the fact that ALO allows me to build my entire hand. And all right, we got Silica here as the last card, and another Kirito. Okay, not bad. We're building up that green rare pile. And yeah, being able to build up my hand is just good. I like having answers to anything and everything at any given point in time. It's just a good, safe way of being able to stay on top of things. And then, you know, you have your other green deck, which is Mother's Rosario, as I mentioned before, which is an entire, what's it called? Affinity style deck, where it's all focused on having Mother's Rosario or Yuki or Asuna on your field or in your sideline, in some cases, at any point in time. And because of that, including ALO as well, by the way, but because of that, you're able to get these really powerful effects off. And yes, the SR Yuki card doesn't actually 100% benefit off of having the number of Yukis / Asunas / Mother's Rosario in the sideline, but it does heavily support the deck, because this card absolutely dominated release events. If you were in the release event, you know. This card, it has damage 2, where when this character attacks and deals direct damage, deal 2 damage to an opponent. Nullify impact, where the character battling this character loses impact for the duration of this battle. And when it's sidelined, add it to your hand. So people would play this card out, threaten you with damage 2, you'd be forced to block it so you don't die, and then anytime you kill this guy, he'd just come right back to hand, because there's no real way to banish it in SAO. So your only real way to get rid of this card permanently is to banish it, or to deal with it in other means by resting it, or that's pretty much it, because there's no other way you're getting rid of this card. But yeah, Mother's Rosario, really good effect. The Yuki card, it's able to not only be able to get you to draw 2 more cards deeper into your deck, but you're able to sideline a card as well, which allows you to, you know, build up your sideline with Mother's Rosario / Yuki / Asuna cards that you need. And here we are, we got the Kirito for blue, which is actually one of the cards I need to build that deck that I was actually just talking about. The Kirito Asuna switch, where he is able to switch with Asuna and pretty much allow big combos to happen. And now we have 1 SR in each color. So let's see if we can get more support for each of the decks. If we can get 1 support card in SR for each of the decks, I will be very happy, because in that case, I will be able to make... it'll be easier to find the cards I need out there in the world. It's the boy. It's the boy. We got a Yui, Memories of the Three Children, Lifa, Spiegel, Yujiro, my boy, Sinon, Asuna Sandwich once more, Alice Synthesis 30, Yamikaze, Asuna, and Asuna! Okay, that's good. We got the SR Raid that really helps out with the Mother's Rosario deck. And it's good because, you know, now we have the Raid for Mother's Rosario that we're going to be looking for, which is going to be this Asuna here. So Asuna and Yuki working hand in hand over here. So we already got a good start off to the ALO Mother's Rosario deck. Why am I trying to open this with my hand when I know good and well my thumb is not going to open it? It's force of habit, honestly. Really much a force of habit. But yeah, stay tuned, because we are going to be, after opening up all these today, we're going to be getting ready for My Boxes Are Better. As everyone knows, everyone already knows, we always do My Boxes Are Better. There will be a set that we're not going to be doing My Boxes Are Better, and if you couldn't tell from videos that we've talked about in the past, or videos that we will be talking about in the future, it's going to be the Nikkei set. We're not going to be getting My Boxes Are Better for that one, because neither of us are really that big a fan of Nikkei. We just aren't. Alright, we got Silica here and Elizabeth. So yeah, we're just gonna be skipping over Nikkei. Well, I mean, we're gonna do a video like this for Nikkei, don't worry. But yeah, we're not gonna be diving too heavy into it, simply because there's no real need for us to dive into it, since neither of us are fans of the original content. So, Asuna. If you know, you know. Sinon. Ah, I was hoping for another Sinon, but Kirito. Yuki. Asuna. Sinon again. So there we go. There's a third Sinon we were talking about. Yuki. Eugene. Are we going to see a third Yuki too? Silica. Ah, third Yuki. And... whoa! Alt Art Raid Asuna, and this is really sad. I hope you're not watching it, but someone at the card shop was talking about how you only get one alt art per box because he got 2 boxes, and in his 2 boxes he only got one alt art in each box, and I really hope he's not watching because yikes. Actually, I'll just send him the picture. I have to show him. I'm so sorry, dude. I don't know what it is. maybe you're just unlucky. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But stay tuned, because after my boxes are better, we're gonna be testing out all the decks that we build separately, and we're gonna be getting you some blue decks. We're gonna get you green. We're gonna get you yellow. And we're definitely going to be getting all these decks out for you guys, so you guys know what decks are going to be your good decks to build towards, what decks are going to be the ones that you may not want to build to. Ooh, Osmanthus Blade here, and... Yu-Gi-Oh! Raid, okay. Really good. Does this conclude our SRs, or no? I think it does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We technically have 6 SRs. And then the 2 alt arts, but one of the alt arts is an SR, so maybe we'll see another SR. Who knows? 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 Anyways, so yeah, stay tuned, because odds are, just based off of initial thoughts and everything, Sinon might be the best deck out there out of this set. And let's be honest, it's probably going to be the best one. Like, when I say probably, I almost definitely mean definitely. Because, truth be told, Sinon is a menace. Sinon has the ability to snipe. Sinon has the ability to buff herself. And the fact that she works with someone else, this guy, to buff her even further, being able to attack multiple times and do a bunch of crazy shenanigans, it just goes to show that this deck is definitely going to be taking an extra step above Stardust Stream, an extra step above what Kurapika was able to do, where he was just pretty much your sniper. He was winning battles and sniping and drawing cards. While this deck's going to be doing that, but a lot more as well. And Elizabeth. So 3 packs left in this box. Nothing too crazy, nothing too dangerous. I'm cutting on the edge of the packs because I don't want to cut a card. Am I right, or am I right? And yeah, with these 3 packs, hopefully we see one more SR card, because I do want to see at least one more, just so I know what I can build towards with the cards in this set at least, or this box, because we have our boxes for my boxes are better, obviously. I picked out 2 special packs. I picked the first box and I picked the 4th box, and those boxes are going to be supreme. So I hope. If not, then the ones I picked out for R will be supreme, and that was because he was in the middle of a match and it was intense. It literally went into overtime. It went to time. It was crazy. He literally won by 1 extra card in his life. I mean, not life, deck. It was crazy. Alice, Synthesis 30, and Silica. Yeah, the release event was fun. Had a lot of good people there that were joining for the first time because they're huge fans of SAO, which, let's be honest, it's a good franchise. A lot of people say it's not, but it's actually good. It has a good story to it. It's a good little story of, I wouldn't say found family, but definitely of gamers and elitism in gaming and the toxicity of developers making games. I mean, I don't need to tell you what's going on in the world today, but the Nintendo prices are kind of crazy and anti-consumerism, considering the fact that Heathcliff literally trapped his player base inside of a game where they could actually die. I'm just saying, if that doesn't say anti-consumerism, I don't know what does. But anyways, enough about controversial topics. Sinon, twice into another Sinon? No, an Alice action point. Okay, that's both our action points. Glad it wasn't in the last pack, because I'm really hoping for the SR to be in this pack here. Last pack magic. Let's cut it open. Stardust Stream style. And you know what? Let's do it like this. We're gonna put this card down so we don't see anything about it until we finish through this. Memories of the 3 Children, Photon Sword, Land of Fairies, Yu-Gi-Oh, Ragout, Rabbit Stew, Asuna, Heathcliff, Ronnie, Ultima Ratio Hecate 2. The first one of the kill card for Sinnoh, which is crazy. Alice Synthesis 30, Leafa, Earth Goddess Terraria, and the last card is... It was an SR, it is SR Leafa, which helps out the ALO deck that I was actually talking about with the deck construction. So, pretty good size of cards, as we always get in any box that you open. You get a good handful of each color that you want, or each color in the deck, in the set. So you got your yellows, you got your greens, and you got your blues. You got your handful of rares, you got your handful of uncommons, you got your handful of commons, and then you have your SRs and all arts that you get as well as the action points. And yeah, when you look at everything here, you get to see a good spread of what we can build towards. We got Kirito for the Kirito Asuna Switch deck. We got Leafa for the ability to build an ALO styled deck, which deals entirely on having 5 or more cards in your hand at any given time. We have Yu-Gi-Oh here, which goes straight towards the pact group. I'm going to call it the pact deck because it's all a pact between Yu-Gi-Oh, Alice, and Kirito, and they get effects based on if these characters are on the field. Sinnoh, which deals on having a really low amount of life and constantly having that low amount of life. This card, which just generates energy and can help out. Asuna, 2 of them, and a Yuki, which are both going to be excuse me, which are both going to be going towards the... Let me move this out of the way so I can put these up here. And these cards are going to, of course, be going towards Mother's Rosario / the Yuki Asuna deck. And yeah, so pretty decent spread of cards. Once we open our other boxes, we will be able to see what further decks we're able to build past this and what decks we can build for My Boxes Are Better, as well as possibly pick up the extra cards that we need at our local card store, East Coast Anime. Shout out to them, as always. And yeah, thank you all for watching today's video. Decent spread of cards, as said before. So stay tuned because My Boxes Are Better are coming soon. So I've been D with DJ Al Union, and I'll see you in the next one.